Hi, everybody. Welcome to Beyond the Batcast, where I, Adam Upper, talk with Braid on Kenny to talk about Batman, the animated series. And this week's episode is Love is a Croc. How you doing today, sir?
So, do these BTOS writers just pick names off like throwing a dartboard on the wall, and that's how they come up with these villain team up odd couples?
No, I think they borrowed the writing manatees from South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this
Hey, if it
episode.
works
Yeah.
for Family Guy.
Yeah, yeah. As I said, this week's episode, Love is a Crack. It is the ninth episode produced, but the 13th episode to air, having it air at July 11th, 1998. Do you remember what you're doing at July 8th, 1998?
You mean July 11th?
Yes, July 11th, 1998. That's totally what I said.
Yeah. I think I was watching this episode.
Oh,
I
nice.
remember this is one of the first BTOS episodes that is in like unfogged memory.
Yeah, so I had no idea this team up happened because it's like I think this part of the series I had wasn't really aware of until starting to do this really. So yeah, this is one of the weirder team up stuff. I could definitely want to put being like, hey, who do you want to put together? Definitely not Baby Doll and Killer Croc.
Next week is Mr. Freeze and Condiment King. Damn it, stop freezing my relish.
Oh yeah, you just shoot off little spurts of like mustard, and they can Mr. Freeze can like freeze in midair and can kill people that way and stuff.
Death by mustard.
And not so hot mustard now. Po, po, po. So yeah, so I think it's like starts off with like that couple like coming up to the hotel or whatever, right? I think.
Yeah, so this couple comes in. This guy is completely drunk off his ass.
Yeah,
They
yeah, it's
walk into
like
the
yeah,
motel lobby.
yeah. So I guess it's like yeah, so I guess it's like a destination hotel in Gotham, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, like would you vacation to Gotham City?
Other than for like a business trip, I'm gonna say no, unless I'm actively looking to become a supervillain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're a business trip, yeah, that's not really a vacation. I wouldn't really call that a vacation,
Or
yeah, but
or
or
claim a
holiday.
life insurance policy.
Yeah, the deductibles on that trip I don't think would be worth it.
Yeah.
Unless you're like that that's that one movie with I always forget, I always mix the two up. It's like Bill Pullman or like Jeff Daniels. Yeah, he's like running this like it's like running this little like motel in some like little small town or whatever, and it's like basically the idea is like there's like this like group of like time travelers that kind of like go and like witness like tragedies like through time and stuff like they witnessed like the Titanic thing and I guess there's like the power goes out in the town or something like that, so everyone's like hanging out at the community center or the church or something like that, and I guess there's like gas leak and it ends up exploding, so it caused it like killing off like a bunch of people or whatever, and they're like there to do that, and they and he's like running like the this like little hotel or whatever, and he like figures it out and gets one of their things, and like he travels back like a day to like save it and all this stuff.
I would love to have been sitting in on the pitch meeting for this, like to the studio execs, like, hang on, we got a motel, we got time travelers,
Yeah.
we got people going on a vacation to see Abe Lincoln get shot.
So unless you like this like group of people or you just go into Gotham City to like witness like it like actively going to shit,
Yeah.
yeah, like who would like actively be like, yes, I'm going to spend cash money to vacation in Gotham City.
Yeah. And it's not
Unless,
like you can go for looking to see Batman because Batman's whole thing is like, I'm avoiding the spotlight.
yeah. So unless you're like this guy and he's like, yeah, I just need to go somewhere and get fucking drunk. It doesn't really matter where I am. So like, wherever the fucking booze is cheapest. All right, Gotham City, let's go.
Yeah.
All inclusive for a week for like $50. I'm in.
Look great on it looked great on the Trivago app.
Uh, oh yeah, if I guess I sure guess where I looked where I was. No wonder this fucking this is it's so cheap. It's such a cheap trip.
The guy with the weird teeth sold me on it. But yeah, this couple comes in and yeah, the husband is like completely like hammered and he's like, I don't know where the key went. So I think I had it about 6 margaritas ago.
And he
And
just has like sand in his pockets and so his
yeah,
wife's like, oh fuck.
so the wife says to the hotel clerk, can you like get us a copy for a new key because we lost ours? She's like, all right, fine. And that's when we see it's Mary Doll, aka Baby Doll,
Yeah,
who is getting up on a step stool to get it because obviously she's like 2 to 3 feet tall. And the husband immediately is like, hey, I know you. You
yeah,
used to be
yeah.
somebody.
You
And
know,
that's where, if I was her, I'd be like, well, we all used to be somebody. I mean, like, for example, you used to be somebody that your wife found attractive. You used to be sober.
yeah, like yeah, I fucking hate those kind of people who are like, oh, you used to be, I recognize you, but I don't know who you are. You're like, well, then shut the fuck up. Don't be a piece of shit.
Well, it gets even better because the guy's like, yeah, you're a baby doll. You were on that TV show that used to do all those hijinks, and then you went crazy and tried to kill Batman. And then he's just poking the bear and just be like, come on, do something funny. Bro, you just said that she tried to kill Batman. Why would she not try to kill you?
It's like, well, I'm not Batman, so like, why the fuck am I? I'm just being a regular piece of shit. So, what you want to try and kill me for?
And then he like grabs her, like she's got her hair up in a bun, and he like pulls it off, so it like shows like the kind of ringlet curls, and she's just like that's like the last straw for her because up until this point she's just been like I don't have a disease, I have a condition, like just like your liver, it's in like a horrible
Yeah, because he
horrible
was,
condition.
yeah, because he was saying like, yeah, you have that thing that makes you smile or whatever. Yeah, like, way to go, buddy. Wait, and I'd be a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's like, come on, do something funny, do something
Like
funny.
at this point, I'm surprised it's not the wife that's fucking like drunk right now, having to deal with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, well, maybe they ordered drinks for two and he drank them all.
Hey, look over there. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, so that's like the last straw for her when he like pulls the hair off and she's just has this like evil smile and then she just grabs his nose, squeezes it and slams his face in the ledger of the like motel desk.
totally justified, I feel.
Yeah. I did it, mean toe.
No, it's okay. You could, yeah, I think in this situation, you can totally mean it. Like, I think it'd be okay.
Yeah. The wife's like, I didn't see nothing. He just fell. So yeah, baby doll just like stuffs her way over to the like
Yeah,
her
goes up into her room or whatever. So I guess she has like a room there. I guess it's close by, but I'm assuming it's in the same building.
yeah.
And just like nah, she like starts like freaking out. She's like, I'm not different. I just have this thing or whatever. And then like she last one day she like turns on the TV and like I'm not surprised that Gotham City has like a live like court TV style TV show
Yeah. Well, I
because
mean,
of
it's
all.
kind of like the medieval ages. Their form of entertainment was
Yeah.
watching the execution.
Yeah, because I know with all the like different levels of supervillains there, like there's always something going on on those things. Yeah, so if I'm going crazy or friggin' someone trying to break them out or combination of the two or both.
It's like watching Game of Thrones for the first half. Like most of us were just waiting for the day that Joffrey died.
Ah, fuck that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then Ramsey showed up too. Like, yeah, so he was,
See, that's the thing that always bugged me is like everybody's like, you got to kill Joffrey. I'm like, I agree, but I understand why nobody kills Joffrey. He's the king. Why has nobody killed Ramsay? He's nobody.
yeah, no, yeah, the dog should have got him a bit sooner, I think, but
Yep.
that's a
Yeah.
discussion for another time.
Yeah. As you said, so they're watching this live court case, and this is our first look at the new rendition of Killer Croc.
Yeah, and even with like a new voice too. But again, I'm not sure if I like this version
I
overall.
really like this version.
I think I prefer the old one, but I think it's just probably just because I saw that one much more, and that was like the one I was introduced to. I think probably is the case, but
Yeah.
and you said you like this one more. You said,
I like this one more because, okay, it wasn't until this episode, and it shows up later. Because, again, like when I watched this, I was like 8 years old. So
yeah,
I didn't realize until there was a moment of, I think there's like a cartoon version of him that's a crocodile. I was like, oh, crocodile, croc. That's his whole thing. I get it now. Because otherwise, like in the old rendition, I was like, he's a big hulking gray guy who's not Bane. That's all I knew. He had pointy teeth. I didn't automatically think crocodile. Here, I get it because he has more scaly skin. He's green. He has like kind of like yellowish teeth, which is typical to crocodiles, and kind of reptilian eyes. So I was like, okay, so like this actually looks a bit. The only thing is with the new actor, it's kind of hard to think of him as like the same Killer Croc as the old one, even if you're putting like a new look to him. Because this guy obviously has like a bit of, a brain in his head compared to the other guy. Like this Killer Croc would not be like, I threw a rock at Batman.
well, it's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this Croc is like IQ is like a good 10, 15 points higher, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much, but just enough.
So he's like in this his straight jacket and they got him chained up and like they got two guards on him as he's like getting his like sentencing. And the judge is like, do you have anything to say in your defense before we sentence you? He says, all my life I've been treated like a freak. I can't help who I am. I'm just different. And I love the judge's response. He's like, you are being charged for homicide. You ate people. You're not different. You're a freak of nature.
We're not so different, you and I. When you see somebody, don't you just want to eat them too?
Jeffrey Dahmer would tell you you're friggin' crazy.
You'd be like, no, hey, stop infringing on my stuff, man. That's my thing.
Yeah, and so like I think he says something like, "You've been declared competent enough to know like the awareness of your crimes," and that's apparently what sets Croc off because he's like, "Competent,
I'll show you
competent,
confident.
I'll show you competent," and then he like breaks out of the straitjacket, and I'm like, oh, I mean, kind of, what did you expect?
Yeah, that was gonna say unless it was like a special one. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna really hold Croc all that much. And case in point.
Yeah. Well, didn't they like put him in like a Hannibal Lecter thing in the last time we saw him?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like,
yeah, the like the metal one stuff. So, yeah, so that made I felt that made a bit more sense. Yeah, for his like for his power set. Yeah,
yeah.
because he's definitely not like Bane strength, but definitely stronger than your average person. Yeah, so you definitely
Stronger than the average man.
hey, Robin.
Hey, boo boo, let me look at me as I eat Batman's face. Yeah, so he goes on a rampage, like, throwing the guards around and then like busts out of the courthouse and like goes wild. And Batman shows up and okay, this was a really cool fight scene because like the entire time they're trying to get him with this like tranquilizer thing and he keeps on like evading them. Batman managed, I forget how, but like somehow I think he either like swung in with the grapple and like kind of sidekicked Croc into the grill of a truck, like head
Yeah,
first.
yeah, and with the tranquilizer, they just had like a needle. Like they
Yeah.
should have had like a trank gun. Like
Yeah.
like I'm not getting that close to fucking Croc to stick as jabbing with a fucking trank needle.
Yeah.
Like I'll sit like a nice distance away, and if and when I miss them, I can like run away.
Have you heard of this thing called tear gas?
Yeah. Oh, no, you need tear gas. You just need like the trank ones because you're not getting close enough to fucking job them with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you even if you can, would you want to?
Yeah. It'd probably be the well, look at Aaron Cash from the Arkham series. Do you ever wonder why he's got a hook for a hand? Because Killer Croc knows why.
Yeah. It's like in Scrubs where they finally figure out why the security guard has a hook. And he's like, oh, that's what happened. Like, yeah, what'd you think fucking happened?
The other really funny thing is when Batman throws a batarang and then like
Yeah,
Croc grabs it with his teeth and
and
then
just like
chews it.
and chomps it up and just like, "Pwah."
He goes Haktua. Yeah,
Hawk tool on the bat thing.
yeah. On the batarang. And so yeah, so Batman manages to like kind of fight around with him and manages to get the trank in him. And just as that's happening, so I guess Baby Doll was within
I guess
walking or driving distance of the courthouse.
yeah, she must have lived close by, yeah, because like initially, she's like cheering him on, like, yeah, go Croc or whatever. And then then as Batman's like taking care of business, yeah, you see her like kind of crawl in and go to like the front of her crowd, yeah. So she must live like so rent downtown Gotham must be like super cheap,
Yeah,
or that hotel or whatever that she's living in must be like one of the downtown like cheap hotels, yeah.
yeah,
And within walking distance of like the dollar draft bars.
yeah. Every hour is happy hour.
Yeah.
It's happy hour somewhere. Yeah, so she like looks at him with like pity and like she later on says like that she goes to visit him because like they've got Croc in this big tank, kind of like it looks like something out of like a SeaWorld exhibit, and they got like bars around it too, so like he can't get out. And so she's told he gets told like by the guards like, hey, you got a visitor. And so she's at the top there. She's got like a picnic basket with her, and he's like, what do you want? She's like, I thought you might be hungry. I heard you like chicken. Okay, so like she's got like three or four like raw big like chicken things in her basket. Like that must be heavy for a woman of her stature.
I was gonna say, yeah, those three. I think those combined those three chickens probably like stacked up like probably taller and way more than she does. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it all lifts. Yeah. Or that maybe she's eating those chickens on average. Like,
She's like a secret to like a power lifter.
yeah. So yeah, she's saying to Croc, who's just like, leave me alone. Like I don't want anything to do with you. She says, I saw your words. I heard your what you said to the judge, and I found that what you said spoke to me because like we're kindred spirits, you and I. Like we're both different, and we both were kind of this is the cards we were dealt with in terms of life conditions, and people treat us like freaks. So I thought that we could like work together. I mean, she doesn't say that part out loud, considering there's guards around. But,
Yeah. No,
but I
I'm
think she kind
saying
of,
wink,
yeah,
wink.
know what I mean? Not nudge. Know what I mean? And I love how she's like throwing the chicken to Croc. I'm like, all right, so is this like raw chicken? Like, wouldn't he get like salmonella poisoning from this?
Well, I'm fairly certain that's probably not the only thing he's eating raw. So like,
Yeah, probably.
so if we're going with these, I'd actually part Croc out, and I'm sure he's probably fine.
Yeah, I love how like they tried to normalize him in like some of the other conditions. Like, no, it's a skin condition. I'm like, it's a skin condition, and he can breathe underwater. Okay, the skin condition gave him gills. Like,
Kevin Costner somehow had gills in that in Waterworld, so
oh,
weirder things have happened. So
you guys ever want to know why the film industry is going the way it has? Just look at the budget for Waterworld. Because dang.
uh, I wanted that movie to not be bad so much.
That's because we wanted Aquaman in the 90s, but not starring the guy from Entourage.
Actually, I'd probably take that movie over Waterworld.
Yeah, probably. We've slowly been falling forward to get to Jason Momoa. So yeah, Croc's like kind of saying like, well, like, that's great, except you're like, how are you expecting to get me out of here? And she's like, don't worry, like I've got a plan. And so I guess Croc, like basically the judge sentenced him to like execution. I'm curious how you do that with Killer Croc. Like, would lethal injection work? I mean, theoretically, if you track him, I guess, but like, who's gonna be, like you said with the needle thing, who's gonna be ballsy enough to get up to him?
Well, I say if you get enough guards or whatever, you could probably hopefully get them down into the thing. Yeah, but you probably probably instead of just like one person, yeah, you need
What is enough guards? 25?
Hey, Bane, we need to borrow some of that venom for a minute, man.
No, Bane, we
Oh,
will give
Bane.
you 5 years off your sentence if you just hold him down for 5 minutes. Yeah, so he's going through like a prison transfer out of his cell and like down the road. And so the guards are on him and just like, is he all right back there? He's like, is he all right? He's a half man, half crocodile, but sure. And so in the middle of the road, that's when they narrowly swerve against Baby
Yeah,
Doll, who's back in
yeah,
her
yeah.
outfit.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, I pretend to be a kid with like they had kicked a ball into the street, but it's like midnight. So and then like they swerve off and crash, and the guards are like, "Hey, kid, what the fuck are you doing out here?" Like, yeah, the correct response.
I didn't mean to.
I think he did.
Yeah, this is going to be the beginning of the end for Adam Sandy because we remember how much you love hearing that Baby Doll voice. I may
uh,
have sent him a clip of Ariel Winter on the Conan show during her voice. And even Conan was like, please stop that.
yeah, yeah, the correct response.
So yeah, she what did she use? She used like a gun with like a rubber plunger thing on it.
Oh yeah, like connected to them. It had like a string on it, so it was basically like a kid version of like the stun guns. So
Yeah.
instead of shooting the barbs into you to connect yeah, it just so it hits them both in the forehead. So
It's
you
the
call it.
Fisher Price taser.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, and plus two, they just so you know, like all the juice will go right into the brain as well. Because
Oh, I didn't even think of that,
yeah,
but
yeah, because
yeah.
yeah, both like around the forehead too. Yeah, so
Oh, they must have clamped their teeth so hard that they
yeah,
crack. Oh,
yeah.
this lady's twisted.
Yeah, they have like involuntary spasms for like the next like year. Just
Yeah.
walking over there, oh, boink.
You thought TMJ was bad. Dang, man. Yeah, so she's frees Croc, who's just kind of like, well, this was unexpected, but oh whatever. It's an open ticket to the free world, so I'll take it. So they team up and okay, so they hide out in the sewers because of course they do. Um and so they've like kind of made up shop in like this little alcove in the middle of the sewers and made it into like a small kind of like, rinky-dink apartment. And
Yeah, they did a sewer urchin place. Yeah, because you ever watch the Tick cartoon?
I have not.
Oh yeah, because like the one superhero in the city where is like the sewer urchin, and his like domain he like looks over like the like sewers and stuff. So like so every time he shows up, he has like the stink lines and stuff, and like the Flater Mouse is like, "Ooh, you fucking stink, man! What the fuck?" So like one time they need to like go into the sewers and stuff, and they go to his like lair, and it's like all like super nice and all this stuff because everyone like flushes like the joke is everyone flushes like everything and like down the toilet and stuff. So he has like a super nice place, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
So he's sewer king if he was cool.
Yeah. Well, less annoying. I wouldn't really necessarily say like Sewer Urchin is cool, but
Well, when
but
sewer king is the low bar.
yes, yeah. Well, compared to the Sewer King, yeah, it definitely is cool. Yes.
I don't understand. Everybody calls me hot shit. Yeah, so they Killer Croc gets to coming up and he's got like a bunch of newspapers with him and she's like yay, Crocky. Blah, blah. And I'm just like, shut up with that stupid voice. Okay,
Yeah,
so this is the first thing with Baby Doll that I don't understand. It's like, do you want to, because she stated at the beginning of the episode, and I understand this woman has mental health problems, but do you want to be treated like a person as an adult, or do you want to be reinforced in your delusions?
yeah, no, yeah, she definitely at that point. Yeah, so I'm like, man, like, eh, that would be definitely a weird thing that she's definitely doing that. So maybe like Croc said he liked that maybe, or maybe she started doing that and then she was trying to do it to hopefully do that. But yeah, but like pick a lane.
That's the thing. It's like she like that if she's doing that just for like kind of make like when she goes to do crime sprees and pretends to be a kid, like
Yeah,
okay,
that's
I
what.
understand that,
But
but
yeah,
you're in
but
private.
yeah. So that was definitely an odd choice. I thought, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
like she was. Go ahead.
Croc he lays out like a bunch of newspapers and he's just like here showing like the rap sheet for us. So Gotham Times, even like the Daily Planet, and there's like a little like cameo Clark Kent in the corner there. They've been calling them the Bonnie and Clyde of Gotham. And so she's like, "Ooh, how romantic." Ew. And it's just like, yeah, I just, like they've been, robbing places like here and there, and like they've got like, cabinets full of like cash that they've stolen. And so he goes to grab a handful of cash and he's like, well, I'll see you later for dinner. Like, yeah, that's right. Just put her right into her like trad wife like stereotype.
Yeah, so even at that point, yeah, I thought that it was even weirder that like that she was acting like that when he did that too, and he's already like in that trope. And I was like, this is a weird dynamic
Yeah.
already.
Well, and then she like grabs his like she's like, no, don't leave baby. Just like, oh, please stop.
Yeah, see, now you understand.
Yeah. Well, like and that's the thing. Like, it's no wonder by the end that Croc gets sick of this because like that would drive you nuts.
100%,
Yeah.
yeah.
But even it looks like he's about to smack her, and he's just like, it gives her like the Puss in Boots like puppy dog eyes, and she's like, fine, I'm not gonna hit a kid, even though you're not a kid. So I think the next, yeah, like so basically what's been happening is that Baby Doll's been planning the robberies, like kind of scouting them out and like finding crimes for them, and Croc's been doing like the heavy lifting. And
I
as
get
this is
it.
going on, yeah, as this is going on, they're planning this like heist of this casino boat, and Batman and Batgirl are in the Bat boat, and then this is one of my favorite lines for the episode because like they're talking about the duo, and Batgirl says, "What do you think they do on a date?" And Batman speaks for me when he just has a brief pause and just says, "I don't want to think about it."
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely definitely don't
Like,
want to
thanks
think
for
about
that visual.
it.
Yeah, they get on this casino boat, and okay, so they didn't bring a boat. They like we see later, they just walked there. They walked through the sewer pipe out into the bay. It's like how low is this water line, dude?
It's low tide, man. What the fuck?
Like that boat must be scraping the barnacles across the bottom.
Why is the boat making weird noises, man?
Why is the boat going 5 miles an hour?
Why is like the violinist playing together, saying it's been nice playing together, and just playing that sad song for her?
That's the best part. If the boat sinks, you just have to go, no! I just splash on my back and just pick myself up.
Like, oh.
I never learned to swim. Well, it's your lucky day then.
Oh yeah, it's just like like Prince of Thieves or whatever. The guy, he's like freaking out. LeBron's like freaking out. He can't swim. And he's just like, dude, just stand up. And he's like, oh.
You idiot. Yeah, so baby doll comes in. She's got this rubber ball looking device that she's got and just kind of waltzes in. Okay, so Killer Croc just stands up, like you know where you cash in your chips at a casino with like that like barred vignette window
Yeah.
where so he's just standing off to the side. There is no way that this guy did not see a 6 foot tall reptile man come up to the booth.
Yeah, yeah, that's that very not suspicious guy in a trench coat walking up to
Yeah.
the thing where you cash out, where all the money is held. I wonder what's going on right here.
He had glasses on, but clearly he needs a new
The
prescription.
glasses. Okay, then in that case, he's not suspicious. But if you ask the glasses on,
No, the cashier had the glasses on.
oh, yeah, you can fucking see this shit, man. Like, what the fuck?
And this security guard sees baby doll as like the aisle of the slot machines is just like, hey, there's no children allowed here. He's like, I'm not a children. I'm a grown adult or whatever. And she's like, that's great, but there's a lot of stuff that you don't want to see here, lady. Your grandma over there is like wasting her like retirement checks.
Yeah, it's been here for 16 hours. Yeah, hey, don't want to walk by there.
I don't know if you noticed, but there's no oxygen. Or wait, there's extra oxygen, or there's no oxygen in casinos. What's the thing?
I don't know.
It's one or the other. I know there's something to do with the air quality in casinos.
Probably it's probably better to make you like not want to leave or whatever. Probably,
Yeah.
or however the fuck it works. Yeah.
So she goes to haul baby doll away, and like as she's like going, yeah, you should see the look on Adam's face right now. He's just like, "Shut up, dude." So Killer Croc, as she's making a distraction, the cashier guy is just like looking around, and Killer Croc is using that as a excuse to look because he doesn't see Killer Croc until the last second. Just goes, "What the hell?"
The suspicious guy's doing suspicious things.
And then he grabs the guy through the opening in the barred window and pulls him through. Like there is no way that guy is not got broken bones through rolling that thing.
Yeah, because he I think even if he like breaks the bars through the thing or whatever, yeah, he's guy definitely broke a couple ribs or something that or at least bruised to do that. And,
Like this guy looks like 110 pounds soaking wet. Like,
yeah. Yeah, there's very little resistance with that guy. Yeah, so he's toast.
So yeah, they tear an opening in the cashier thing, and Killer Croc starts going to work as he's grabbing the cash, and the guards are rushing in on him, and that's when we realize that the rubber ball thing that she's got, it has a button on it, so it's got like a knockout gas or something that she like throws in their direction.
Yeah, and that's like I think and that's happening. I think that's where Batman and Batgirl they realize like they're like okay that's where they are because they were saying earlier like were they at their place before this or after this?
They weren't there yet, but like
Okay.
I think Batman had said something about like judging by where the layout of the crimes had been. They figured they were somewhere near the water, so that's why they
Yeah.
happened to be in the bat boat.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he's good because he's like saying that that's like more Crocs MO sort of thing. Yeah, so
Hmm. And so yeah, they managed to like confront them as they're like about to get away. Croc has like a whole money bag that he's like filled in a sack, and so uh, Batgirl throws a batarang and she cuts open Killer Croc's sack, and he's just like, ah, shit.
yeah, that was like one thing like recently I had to imagine they had Spider-Man 2 playing there, so they went to saw like the one time where like Spider-Man like Peter Parker and Aunt May are at the bank, and that's where like when Doc Ock shows up to try and steal some money out of it, like they actually have like money bags full of coins in the bag of it. So he was like throwing out at Spider-Man. It was just like like sacks of coins. It was all it was missing was like the dollar sign or like the coins symbol like on the side on the side. But I was like, oh, that's like one of my favorite like odes to like the like a comic book specific thing was just like sacks of like money like in the vault in a bank.
That'd be a funny thing. It's like where do you figure out where to launder that money? Like assuming there's no like, tracking chip or like die packet in there. But like marked bills, you know what I mean? Like it's like you just dump it on some poor schmuck's desk and he's just like, okay, well you do realize this is gonna take a long time to count, right?
Well, that's why I have those fucking machines that will you fucking count it for you.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So yeah, they go through a fight scene and like so at one point like Baby Doll is on his she's kind of going like kind of Brandon Hodor with Killer Croc sitting on his shoulder. She's like, "Wee, faster, horsey!" And I'm just like, "Shut up, shut up, shut up!"
You're not helping your case at all, kid.
Yeah, yeah. And so at one point, I think Croc like threw one of those like roulette wheels at Batman and like knocked him aside. He threw like something at a neon sign that exploded like it was full of diesel fuel. Because that like knocks Batgirl under a table and she's just like half dead.
Yeah, yeah, I'm fairly certain neon signs don't explode that way on their
Yeah.
own.
And yeah, so they kind of use that as an excuse to kind of make their getaway. But like obviously like they've lost like a huge chunk of the money. And Baby Doll says like, forget the loot. He's like, I am not forgetting the loot. That's the whole reason we came here. And so they managed to see like they're heading towards like this like sewer pipe as they're again like he is ankle deep in the water. So um they go back to their hideout as like Batman and Batgirl kind of like Batman helps Batgirl off of like the rubble and she's like yeah thanks I'm fine like and they see like where they've been going into the sewer pipe. There was something I noted here. I don't know if you caught it when Croc is like going on a rampage inside their apartment. There's a poster of Killer Croc, and Croc is spelled Crock. And clearly the animators noticed it because later on they show it and the K has mysteriously disappeared.
That's not how you spell it.
He's not a crock pot. So
He's supposed to say crook, but so either way it's spelled wrong.
Killer Crook? Killer Croak? What is he? What is a Batman? Where am I? How did I get this job?
Bait man, what?
Oh, we're gonna get there in a second. But yeah, so Croc is just pissed off because like they committed this crime and they have nothing to show for it. And Baby Doll's just like saying like, oh, but it says it's all right as long as we're together. And he's just like, do you not realize that this is what we do? This is our job. Like this is like coming home unpaid. It is coming home unpaid. So she,
we don't steal for free around here.
yeah, yeah. So she's just
That's
like,
not how crime works. Contrary to what people say, they're right. Crime doesn't pay, so that's why we need to steal the money.
yeah, this crime didn't pay. Other crimes will. So yeah, baby doll's just like basically she's going on like, oh, like, but we're a couple, blah blah blah. And he's just like, we are not a couple, and for the last time, stop doing that stupid voice. 'Cause I think that's what sets him off, and he just goes like, I'm going out, like, I'm going out for cigarettes. I do
Going
love
going out for milk, and I'm never coming back.
yeah. I do love though, because like so he goes out and the place that he goes to on the docks, there's something I'd like to think that either the BTOS guys didn't think of this or they did, and they're just having like a little wink to the parents watching it, because he walks out with these two promiscuous women from a place called Live Bait.
Oh.
And right next door is a giant place that says crabs. I'm like, you know what? Even if that was not your intention, that got a solid laugh out of me.
That's funny.
And so I'm still laughing at it. Croc is, got like a woman on each arm, and they're just like, "Oh, you're such a nice guy there, killer." And he's just like, they say like, I heard that you're hooking up with some kid. He's like, no, I'm not. No. Like, hey, I am willing to be charged with manslaughter and murder and cannibalism. I am not being associated with that shit.
He's like, nah, I just got a couple more gigs out of here, then we're going to drop or whatever. What he said, yeah.
Yeah. And then we find out that Baby Doll was waiting in the alley behind him and overheard everything, and she's got tears in her eyes.
So do you think like at this point, like before we went back to like there, I was wondering like do you think like Crack like knew that she was like there, like, or you think he was like dumb enough to like not pick it up? I think like in the next scene it like or I think it's like I guess with him saying that, I guess that does mean that he did know if he was saying like a couple more gigs on Gerd Dropper, yeah. So I guess he
Yeah,
kind of
I'm gonna go with that he didn't know, considering what comes up next, because otherwise he'd be like, this doesn't seem like, some place I want to be, considering what you could potentially do to me here. Because yeah, he goes home and he's like taking a nap on the couch, and like Baby Doll just wakes him up by like tackling him, and he's just like, what the hell do you want?
he's like, oh.
Yeah. And she's like, babies is sorry for what she said to Crocky. And it's like, damn right you are. He's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm the man around here. I'm the crocodile man. And she's like, but don't worry. We got ourselves a heist that's going to like take care of us forever and evers. And he's like, oh, yeah? It's like, yeah, it's a big score, the best score you're ever gonna get. He's like, cool, let's do it. So they head out, and Batman and Batgirl are coming. Meanwhile, like trying to get up to their hideout. They're sneaking through the sewer pipe, and okay, so this is something that I found really interesting, because they go and they see like this drawing of like a nuclear plant with a big mushroom cloud. And so they're like, well, I think that tells us exactly where we're going to find them. Batgirl like knocks off, like she touches some like doll looking thing on the table or something.
Yeah, I think there's something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And that sets off like a booby trap. Now, at first I was like, how much dynamite is in this thing? But then I remembered they're in a sewer. So think of the methane gas that's all over that place, man.
And too, if you were like the like whatever state Gotham City's and just being the US as a whole, would you trust building a nuclear like power plant in Gotham City?
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, did the plant get there first, or did the Joker and all the other guys? These are
well,
the
well,
questions we must ask ourselves.
well, yeah, like Gotham City become Gotham City overnight. So like, it's unless so like I 100% would be like, what city should we put a nuclear city? Like, I know one city would should be on the never put one here city is
Yeah,
Gotham.
yeah. He's just freaking
like for the like and later on like when we find out like when they were there there's fucking nobody else there. It's not like the power plant. It's not like all right, we're knocking off at 5, all everyone leaves for the night and comes back at 9. Like
yeah. It
someone's
was pretty
always
easy to break into this
yeah
power plant.
that and there should be like at least a skeleton crew there because they keep it running just to make sure fucking the shit doesn't fucking explode.
Unless Croc ate them all.
Yeah. But it didn't even if that were the case, like place was pretty clean for him to having like taken care of like the whatever crew was there.
That guy tasted like lymphoma. So yeah, Baby Doll is like going through like the reactor controls, and okay, so somewhere at some point in her life, Baby Doll figured out how to mess and cause a nuclear meltdown.
I have a feeling if you
Oh,
just probably, well, I imagine it like it was one of those things if you just like press a couple buttons and flip a few switches and be like, haha, bonk. Yeah, you could probably easily, if I fuck, because I have a feeling it's one of those things. It's probably easier to fuck it up than keep it going.
I mean, to a certain degree, but at the same time, she seems to be well aware about what she's doing.
Yeah, because he's like, because I think that's when Killer Croc kind of clues into what she's doing because he's like, yeah, I'm going to fucking blow up this Gotham. And he's like, what? And she's like, yeah. He's just she's like, all right, you fix it. And he just kind of looks at it and he's like, ah, fuck.
Shit. Yeah, we're going out Romeo and Juliet style, but with more radiation.
Yeah, I sure thought of this 30 seconds earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. And so as that's happening, he's just like, well, damn it. And she's basically like, yeah, it sucks. I heard exactly what you said at the live bait place. I hope those girls did give you crabs. And that's when yeah, there's like a little like pin bat shaped thing that like lands on the window in front of them that like Batman uses to like blow the glass out. And so he and Batgirl show up. I love as he's like handling Killer Croc and Baby Doll. He says to Batgirl, like, can you shut down the reactor? And her response is amazing because she says, well, in about 5 minutes, you'll know if I can or it won't matter. Yeah. And then so Batman trying to fight Killer Croc, and Killer Croc is trying to, like basically kill Baby Doll for, nearly killing him. And she goes climbing up a ladder as like he's managed to evade Batman. Grabs her by the leg. They're like several like stories catwalks up. And there's this giant turbine like underneath them. And he's just like basically like let's see you get out of this one. Drops her to basically get like, chopped up by the turbine. Batman swings in, grabs her at the last second. And I really like this like final like fight between Batman and Croc.
It's like no one kills my villains but me.
Yeah. This was a really cool brawl because like they at one point he's like fighting with him up against the turbine. Croc like grabs it. So clearly Batman has like sharp pointy things inside. Like it's clearly not like a piece of fabric, the pointy ears, because
Yeah.
Croc puts his like ears against the turbine and it's like watching Wolverine's claws go against a helicopter blade.
Yeah, because I imagine like a few times so probably somebody's probably grabbed them and used them that way. So he's like, oh fuck this, I'm not they're gonna regret grabbing this next time, yeah.
Do you see the absolute Batman panel where like he uses his like ears to like gouge a thug's eyes out?
Oh shit, no, I haven't read any of the absolute stuff, no, but fuck.
The only thing I don't like, like whatever, it's grungy, it's a different aesthetic, and it's an Elseworlds kind of thing. But the thing that makes me laugh is like the look they gave Black Mask. He looks like his mask is like an 8 ball. It looks stupid. He looks like a black balloon.
That's funny. I'll have to look that up later.
Actually, I think Catwoman's got the same thing except with like pointy ears.
Ah, boo.
Yeah, yeah, boo, boo indeed.
Who's drawn that book? Do you know? Is it Capullo?
Oh, the artist
Or,
escapes me, but it's
that's it.
very.
Yeah, because I know it's Snyder who's writing it, or at least did the first bit. Yeah.
Here, I'll look it up and you can because what happens after that?
So they're fighting, and actually, forget what happens after it. After the
Uh,
fight, it gets upper hand in the fight. Yeah,
Nick Dragotta.
Nick, Nick Dragotta,
Talk
name
about an
doesn't.
awesome last name. I
Yeah,
am
yeah,
Dragota.
yeah. That name doesn't sound familiar. So,
Oh yeah, so they fight and at one point Croc
oh,
sees like a
uh, oh yeah, he goes to grab the pipe and or whatever, and then he has like the high pressure like super hot water or whatever, and it just
yeah.
like sends it sends him across the room, and fucking gets him. He's like, dude, even for you, that was not a good idea. I don't think your physiology is going to help you that much.
Yeah.
So he does.
Batman's
So he's
like,
like,
"No, Croc, go grab the rock instead." Yeah, so he pulls this pipe off and it like shoots hot water, pressurized hot water, sending him flying across the room.
and it being like the power plant, like it is probably irradiated too.
Probably, yeah.
And then yeah, I'm thinking that said baby doll goes over and she's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that." Like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that."
I didn't mean to. I stole your bit. Yeah, so it's this thing of like her just like kind of holding him in her head, and she's just kind of like, "Hey, we were supposed to live happily ever after, just like on TV."
Yeah, and I think that's basically how it ends. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, what would you give this episode out of five? Uh,
Irradiated crocodiles.
yes, there you go. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, five rated crocodiles. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I don't know. Like I think that there is a bit of a kind of message to it. It's like this is what it's like for people who are different to, figure out like a commonality, but also they're both deranged and spiteful people. So I don't know. Like it's I mean, it's a all right new look to Killer Croc, so I like that. And I like an excuse for Batman to have a team up with one of his sidekicks instead of just solo like adventure. But yeah, no, I liked it.
I guess I give it a 3 out of 5 as well. Is I definitely wouldn't have gets this as a like a villain team up had how we were expected. But yeah, but it was like an okay like Croc episode, yeah, because he's about as big as dumb as you'd expect with him trying to do what he was doing, yeah, and I definitely didn't expect to see Baby Doll again because I was only expecting her to be like have like the one-off episode.
You
So
were hoping.
yeah, that too, yeah, but definitely didn't expect to see her again. But yeah, I think I'll give it a 3 out of 5 as well. And I think that is the episode for this week. Thanks everyone for joining us in the back cave to talk about Batman, the animated series. Next week's episode will be Torch Song. If I'm guessing that might be a Firefly episode, maybe. But yeah, you can follow us on Twitter/X at Beyond Backcast, on Instagram at Beyond the Backcast, and we are on YouTube now. You can check us out there at youtube.com/at Beyond the Backcast. Give us a rate, review, subscribe there, or wherever you found your podcast. That'll help us out. And where can we find you on the internet, Braden?
You can find me on my podcast, Fandom and Folklore, where we talk about fantasy movies and TV shows and the fandoms that follow them. And if you want to find out more about Beyond the Backcast, go to our Instagram and click on our link tree, and you can find our link to our Discord, the Batcave.
Yes, and you can follow me on Instagram at Stump Chunkman. That is my personal account there. And as I said, thanks for joining us in the Batcave to hear us talk about Batman, the animated series at Beyond the Batcast. Goodbye, good chums. Kapow.